Alright guys, good evening. Today I'm going to share with you my experience and my decision making process when I'm buying the wireless mic system. I bought it a few months ago and I'm really happy with the purchase. The wireless mic system that I'm talking about is the tool that allowed us to record our voices directly to the camera without using any cables. Alright, so that's the wireless mic system that I'm talking about. Now, why do you need one? Imagine in a situation where you have to interview someone in a very crowded place, like for example an expo. In a hall, you have to run around catching some people and then interview it impromptu. You want to have the wireless system because the wire system that you use probably can trip someone and then it will disrupt your interview. All right, so that's why you need one. That's why you need one. All right, now when I'm deciding to buy this wireless mic system, there are two options that I have in mind. One is the Sennheiser AVX system, and then the other one is the Rodelink system. I'll tell you in later, but let's talk about the AVX system first. I mean, at the first, I'm thinking the AVX, the Sennheiser AVX one, cost aside, I mean, investment aside, is by far the best one compared to the competitors. The best in terms of what? The best in terms of the build quality. It's actually made of the metals. It can take quite some beating. It stand the rough usage, and it's probably will outlast me. It still can functioning while I'm already gone. All right. In terms of form factor, it's also the most beautiful one. As you know, the wireless system, there are always two units. One is the receiver and one is the transceiver. The transceiver is quite thin compared to the rest, and then the receiver is only as big as two both of my thumb together here. That's it. And while other is quite bulky. So yeah, I mean, form factor is the most beautiful one. Again, period. How about the sound quality? Sound quality will depend on the mic that attached to it. So the Sennheiser AVX system having two variants. One is the MKE2 and the other one is the ME2. The MKE2 will be more expensive because the mic that is come with the bundle is the better one compared to the ME2, but it will set you back around $200. The ME2 already expensive, around $699, and the ME2 is around $899 if I'm not mistaken. All right, so is it worth it? Well, depends. And I'm thinking that is worth it because I want the best possible sound quality. Although may not be needed, but I want it. All right, so yeah, I almost buy that one. Actually, I put my finger on the buy button. But before I do that, I actually reading the spec one more time. And boy, oh boy, I'm really glad that I read the spec one more time because it said the battery that they're using is the proprietary one. Now I can understand why the form factor is the most beautiful one, because the battery, they can mold the battery according to the design. So they can design the form first and then they make battery, the mold battery around it. So now I understand why it can be very, very thin in terms of the transceivers and also the very small in terms of the receiver. But the problem is you cannot buy the battery in a store near you if you run out the battery. That's the big problem. And in fact, when I asked the store whether they have the spare battery that I can buy, no, they don't have it. Again, that's really bummer for me. And basically, I hold the purchase and then I read the spec for the next competitor, which is the Rodelink. Now, the Rode system is actually similar in a way. In terms of signal quality, is also similar. Basically, they allow us to use the or to interview as long as around 100 meters line of sight, and then the build quality is not as good as the Sennheiser AVX because it's made out of plastic. But again, I'm thinking if I'm using it not as hard as professional, then I probably this item will also last very long time. So no problem with that. The thing is that I'm really think that the AVX have an edge over the Rode is the form factor. The form factor of Rode is very bulky. It's not really pleasing. Hence, I'm in the middle of, I'm torn between I'm buying AVX and the Rode system. So I'm not buying both until a few weeks, and then suddenly I have a chance to buy a shotgun mic. This is it. So this is a shotgun mic, the MK860 from Sennheiser, and I really like it. This is probably the best shotgun mic that available there in the market. Well, in terms of the best, of course it's debatable, but one of the best. So suddenly I'm thinking about how I can use this wirelessly, and this changed the whole thing. So basically, before I still leaning toward the AVX system, no, I firmly believe that the best wireless system for me is now Rode, because Rode Link is especially the shooter one, the new shooter one, is actually allow me to use this shotgun mic in a wireless system. So you can see this. This is the Rode new shooter Link. This is the receiver. All right, please. Yeah, this is the new shooter Link, and then that's the receiver, and then this the transceiver. As you can see, please. Oh my God. All right, so this is the new shooter Link in terms of transceiver. As you can see, this is receiving or the accepting the XLR mic. The XLR mic is something like that, and then what you can do is just plug it in like so, and then lock it, and you are good to go. So you can interview everybody in the hall, in the expo, without a cable. It will transmit all the voices from here, goes to the receiver, and then goes down to the camera. If you're outside, just put the dead cat, and then you can do this kind of interview. All right, so that's really things that make me buying this product from Rode. That's because this item. All right, so you're talking about the sound quality. Of course, the sound quality in terms of lav mic, AVX system will be much better. But if you're talking about this this mic, this MK60, again, I'm saying that it's one of the best. So of course, it's, the sounds will also become very, very good using this mic. So I'm very happy about the purchase. And up until now, if you seen several videos, I'm using this kind of setup, and really happy about it. All right, so I think that's it. That's my experience and my thinking process behind this decision making. I hope it can help you in any way you can, in any way it can. If you want to discuss furthermore about this this item or this decision making process, then put a comment below, and then I'll discuss it with you afterwards. All right, that's it for now, and then I'll see you next time. 10 minutes. Bye.